to talk about the holidays and how they really suck, and they suck for me. And I don't think I'm the only one. And I wasn't going to tell you this, but then my friend Deb said I should tell you that the reason the holidays suck so bad is because they're like really lonely for me. Because all of my boyfriends want to spend them with their wives. So, 2012 is here. Woo! End of the world! Yeah! There's a lot of groups out there, numerologists and blah blah, they really believe that. And for me, after 6 months of trying to get on the RLS Ning site, the end cannot come fast enough. So I wrote a little treat for y'all in this room. I don't know if you all know this, but we got 2 different camps going here. We got the technos over here, and we got the techno retards over here, which I am a member of, absolutely. So is my good friend Jenna Lee. But technically, she's not in my camp, because this is the woman who plugs her car into the building. Sucks it dry. No lights. We're doing candlelight scenes now. And landlord gets his bill. It's like $29,000 this month. Yeah, some of you, there's a few in here who don't know that I'm supposed to be dead. None of my ex-boyfriends wish it. But I had terminal cancer, and Western medicine said even with chemo, surgery, radiation, there's no guarantee you're going to live, but if you don't do these things, you're going to die in less than 2 years. And I went over to alternative medicine and rejected all Western medicine with alternative medicine, which covers a large scope, and I've been cancer-free for 15 years. I cured myself. So I do want to talk to you guys about some things because, speaking of Steve Jobs, I got no segue into that, so I'm just going, speaking of Steve Jobs, you guys think you're upset? Richard thinks he's upset about it. Do you know how we feel in the alternative world? Because now they're scaring you guys, people who don't know about alternative medicine, because they said, well, he went and he sought out alternative medicine at first. You know what? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Because you know what? The people who seek out alternative medicine are standing here right now and alive. We're all walking around. You guys, we know stuff now. There's like simple physics. So we're kind of scratching our heads going like, what the fuck? What moron alternative doctor did he go to? One of the basics, you guys, now, like, stuff, like you light a match, you pour water over it, the match goes out, right? Simple physics. We've got that going with cancer. Nobody should be dying from cancer right now. If you have cancer, all you have to do is get your alkaline system higher, your levels higher. So when you're hanging out at 6.5, 7.0, go to Whole Foods, you get the little tongue swatch or the pee-pee stick, or then don't get them mixed up like I did. Walking around with a pregnancy test in my hand. Fuck, I'm gonna have a fucking trip. Anyway, cancer cannot exist in an alkaline environment, period. The alternative doctors now, they're saying nobody's dying from cancer, you're dying from acidosis. So this is like so simple to us. So we can't figure out what's going on here. And what kind of, this brilliant man didn't go get another alternative doctor or whatnot, one after the other, until, there's some progress being made. And so I was thinking about that too, because it's interesting, you know, Richard gave me a beautiful lead in thinking about belief. And I don't know if I don't think I believe anymore. Because when really great stuff happens to me, I can't believe it. And when really horrible stuff happens to me, I can't believe it. And I honestly never, people say, oh, Cynthia, you believe that you could cure yourself. Fuck no, I did not. I did not. It just made sense. Chop me up to bits and fry my ass. The alternative. So I didn't believe it. I just took the steps. I just felt in my heart. I followed my heart. And that's the first time it didn't get me into trouble. So I'm also, this year so far, I'm just looking at, this ties in, I'm just looking at this concept of being wrong. And I live all the different philosophies, and you should come to my parties, because we got everything. We got Buddhists, and we got, you know, Scientologists, and we got Abraham Hicks people, and we got hookers, we got it all. I know I shouldn't talk about my mom that way, huh? Somebody's laughing way too hard. So I'm interested in anything anybody wants to, you know, tell me about what their thoughts are, because I'm taking polls. I'm interested. One of my friends said in her philosophy, she believes that it's such an issue for us. We have such an aversion, and we're so reactionary. She claims in her philosophy, because so many previous lives we got murdered or killed for being wrong, whether we were or we weren't. We got burned at the stake or hung or, you know, firing squad, all of the above. Another one was that he was raised in a Catholic school, and he's like, yeah, that's the worst thing you can do is be wrong. You get the nuns and the rulers and the, you know, and you're just like, not to mention, you know, let's not forget burning in hell for an eternity. But so we have this thing, and I've looked at the times when I had this big reaction because I thought I was wrong. And I just don't think it serves. I think we're kind of beating up on each other a lot, you know, for being wrong. And it's not helping us. And that's a problem. A great Western doctor, medicine doctor, he actually, and good for him for saying this, he actually said, he goes, some of my colleagues, I think they would rather let all these people die than be wrong. Yeah. And I kind of witnessed that with my journey through the Western medicine. And, you know, there's some of an alternative, too. There's, like, no pure cool ever. You know, there's always a scum in there. That made me laugh. I feel like, why not be wrong about something? You know, somebody else said, you gotta make mistakes to learn. And the great ones say, actually, that there are no human teachers. Human teachers stimulate thought. There's only one teacher, and that's life experience. Edison said when he asked, you know, they asked him, because he failed 99 times when he was inventing the incandescent light bulb. And they said, well, how do you feel about, you know, being wrong and failing 99 times? And he was like, I wasn't wrong, I didn't fail. I found 99 ways it doesn't work. I like that. I like looking at that. You know, also the great ones also said about belief. They said that it is possible if the desire is strong enough, the physics, just sheer physics of it, if the desire is strong enough, it will override the belief system. They say that we don't have the things that we want because we don't believe we can have them. And just tying it up, I didn't believe I could cure myself of cancer, but that desire was the only thing I kept my eye on. And I mean, come on, look at me. Look at the hair. Do I look like a fucking physicist? I just think there's so much that we don't know. And if desire is, I think we can have